guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into messages from your person, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is this panda. All right, and it says hello to you. And pile number two is this moose finger puppet. I'm trying to get it to focus. All right, what's up? Yep, there it is. All right, and it too says hello. Have you guys been catching Mudeng? I mean, I am obsessed. I am so obsessed with her. It's not even funny. My entire Instagram feed is just her. And oh my gosh, so obsessed, so obsessed. But yeah, so cute, so adorable. I like how she's just so unbothered. She she does not stay in her lane. And yeah, I was just remembering her as well right now as I was picking these two up. So adorable, so cute, and so feisty as well. So yeah. Yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts on Mudeng. I'm pretty sure all of you feel the same way about her. I think that she's an absolute icon. And yeah, I was just remembering her as I was picking this out. All right, so now let's get back to our reading. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both pile's messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video, but I do hope that at least one of the pile's messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Now I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the panda, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. Before we get into the messages, let's just take a quick look and see what's going on, alright? What's going on? I didn't ask the question yet. So what's going on between pile one and the person, please? Alright, take that. What's going on? Okay, take that. I also have your oracle card. So we have come to the edge, Knight of Coins. Oh, the Hierophant. Okay. So it looks like someone wants to take a leap of faith. Someone is thinking about it. Someone's considering it. And it looks like it's very, very grounded energy given we have the Hierophant and the Knight of Coins. So it's possible that at one point this person didn't want to take a chance on this connection, or maybe they didn't see a path to go on this connection. Or towards this connection, I guess I would say. But today it looks like your person is thinking about alternatives. They're thinking about, okay, well, how do I take steps towards this connection? How do I, make it a little bit more grounded? There is no hesitation. It is actually very, very sure energies coming from your person. They're gaining a lot of wisdom about how to take the next steps with respect to this connection, all right? Let's get some messages from them. Let's see what wants to come through, okay? Messages from pile one's person to pile one, please. Messages from pile one's person to pile one, please. Okay, I'll take that. Oops, didn't catch it before it fell down. Messages from pile one's person to pile one, please. This is a long time coming, pile one, because, all right, let me get the one that fell down, all right, pile one? Okay, hold on, I gotta push my chair, whew, closer. All right, let's see what we have here, all right, pile one? Okay, so first off, You are everything. Beautiful message coming through there. Pile 1. I think that your person definitely feels that they definitely, wow, 2 definitely is there. So it might be very, very sure. Like I said, there's very, very sure energies coming from your person. They're very, I don't know any other word for sure. It's kind of like in their mind, you're already with them and both of you are together. That's how they perceive this connection. It doesn't matter what's happening in 3D, but in their mind, it feels like both of you are together. And they definitely want to work towards that. You are everything to them. It looks like they want to imagine a life with you, and anything other than that, it makes them feel very, very hopeless about their own life. Can we talk? So for some of you, this could be in no contact, this could be in separation. It doesn't have to be because I'm not getting that energy just yet. But for some of you, it could be that maybe your person wants to bring up the conversation, wants to talk about where both of you are headed. So I'm seeing like different scenarios coming through. So maybe for some of you, this connection has been going on for quite some time, but there was no grounding. So maybe your person wants to kind of have the what are we conversation, to ground the relationship so that both of you know where you're heading together. It could also be for some of you, this person might be thinking about how to start the conversation about maybe settling down together, moving in together, getting married, or for some of you, I'm also getting that it might mean that they have to leave another situation, or they might have to work things out with another situation before they come towards you. So it's kind of that thought process of, all right, we need to discuss about what's happening next with us and where we're going together. So there's definitely that feeling for conversation, and more importantly, to bring clarity about where both of you are at and where both of you are headed together. I am shattered by your indifference. For some of you, yes, I am getting that maybe, it has taken too long and maybe you didn't want to bring up the conversation, or maybe at one point you did, but this person shot you down. And so now this person feels that maybe they don't want you to... I have no idea who is screaming out there. Anyway, I have no idea who that is. Okay, anyway, back to the reading. I apologize for that. But your indifference. So the way that this is coming through to me is it could be one that maybe it's taken so long to ground. Maybe it's taken so long for this person to come to a conclusion, for this person to take action, for this person to decide what to do next. And so you might have, given up, you might have decided to walk away, or this person perceives that you are indifferent because of how long it has taken. It's also possible that this person might worry that you might be indifferent to them right now, given how long it's taken them to come to this decision that they want to ground this connection. Because for some of you, I am getting that it's taken quite some time. I think that you have been waiting for this, but for some of you, you might have decided, all right, it's never going to happen, and you might have walked away as well. For others of you, it might be that this person, given that it's been standstill for quite some time, this person's worried that maybe you might not be on the same page as them. I'm hurting because of us. So for some of you, it could be that maybe you set boundaries. Maybe you kind of let this person know that, all right, we have to make a decision about the two of us sometime soon because, well, time is flying by. And maybe for some of you, I'm also getting the phrase that I'm not getting any younger. That could also be something that one of you might have said to the other. And this person might be, kind of thinking about those moments when they could not make a decision and when they should have made a decision. And it seems to be really, really bothering them. Do I matter? So a little bit of that indifference and that do I matter coming through. I think that your person might be worried about whether they truly have a significance in your life. Like I said, it could have been a standstill for quite some time. I'm not getting heavy no contact and or separation energy, but it could be. Like both of you could have been maybe not wanting to talk about this particular topic for a very long time, but you could be in communication. It could also as well, yes, of course, be no contact and or separation. Maybe you chose to walk away. Maybe you set boundaries. So this person, because of the standstill energy, the common theme for all of you is that there has been standstill energy, and this person perceives that they have taken too long to come to this conclusion, even though today they're very, very sure of that. And maybe that's why they kept telling me again and again and again. But I think it's maybe it's taken this person that long to come to this conclusion, so they're worried whether or not you're on the same page, whether you've moved on, or whether this person matters to you. It's also possible that you might not have shown any reaction to the standstill on the outside, regardless of what is the dynamic between the two of you. So they're truly asking themselves, well, if this person really cared about the standstill energy, wouldn't they have, kind of come towards me and asked about it, or maybe fought with me about it, but they haven't done anything. So do I actually matter to this person? What I'm thinking and feeling for this connection, does it really matter to this person? So it's just that internal monologue that's going within. I don't think that it is anything to be concerned about, Pal One. It's just, based on your reactions, this person might be having a bit of insecurities coming through as well. I adore you so much. Beautiful energies coming through there. So your person definitely adores you. They definitely see a very, very big and bright and beautiful future with you. I mean, the Hierophant to me is top-notch commitment energy. All right, so even in this, it's about gaining wisdom. It's about understanding how to take the next step forward and how to utilize that wisdom to make sure that there is a stable future for the two of you. And this person really adores you. For some of you, I would say that this person does, feel a deep resonance with you. All right, you make me laugh. So it looks like, you make your person laugh as the message comes through. You kind of bring a very, very lighthearted energy to this person. I am getting that this person might be a bit introverted, or if not introverted, I think that this person, how do I say this? I think that they are a very serious type of person. They probably resort to dark humor, but the kind of energy that you bring into their life is very, very lighthearted. You make them feel good. You make them also see life in a different perspective, in a happier perspective. I think that this person might have a tendency to, constantly keep looking at the ugly side of things, and I think that this person does find beauty in the in things that other people shun. All right, and no judgment over there, but I think that you make them see beauty in things that are light and colorful as well. All right, so I think that this person, yes, the message that's coming through is that this person might see beauty in darkness, but you're also teaching them that there is beauty in light as well, or in colors as well. All right, that's the energy that's coming through. So it's kind of like a different perspective on life, and you teach them that. Believe in us. So a little bit of that insecurity definitely coming through. I think that this person really worries. I mean, I feel like putting this over here. I think that this person really worries about where you are at, whether you are on the same page as them. Maybe time has passed, so this person might not be very sure of whether or not you feel the same way, whether you want the same thing. So it's kind of like this prayer that they're having, that I hope that you can believe in us. I hope that you are believing in us regardless of the standstill energy that's been there. For all of you, the common theme is that your person wants to put an end to the standstill energy, and they want both of you to take a chance on each other. They're ready. You seem distant. Yes, we definitely did get that energy. I mean, the indifference, distant, do I matter, believe in us. So even though you might have been on talking terms with this person might be perceiving that you might have emotionally shut down, you might have taken a step back, you might have set boundaries, or because it's been standstill, maybe you've given up hope as well, even though you might be on talking terms with them. Different scenarios coming through actually. So common theme for all of you is that this person perceives that maybe you might have given up hope on the two of you. So this is a thought that's in their mind, and it's, I guess, pushing them to take the step forward. This is definitely action-oriented energy. This is steady and like sorted out energy, like somebody who's very, very sure of the next steps that they have to take. I'm very nervous. Yes, I am getting that. Even though this person is very confident about their decision and about making, a future between the two of you, creating a future between the two of you, they do have a little bit of that nervous energy about whether or not it's actually going to work out. Like, they have all this knowledge. They know what are the steps they're supposed to take. Wow, I don't know why I struggle with that sentence. They know the steps that I think that your person might be struggling with that as well. They know the steps that they are supposed to be taking next, but is it actually going to be practical? Is it actually going to work out the way that they hope it is? So all of these thoughts are coming to your person right now. I love our shared moments. So whatever this person is planning, it feels like they want to bring back those shared moments between the two of you. They want both of you to feel the same way as you once did. And they're hopeful, and they're hoping that whatever plan they've made, whatever kind of decisions they have made or they're thinking to make for some of you, they're hoping that it will bring back those beautiful moments between the two of you. All right. Let me get you messages from another deck as well. All right. Let's see what wants to come through. Messages from pile one's person to pile one, please. Messages from pile one's person to pile one, please. Messages from pile one's person to pile one, please. Okay, we'll see what wants to come through. Let me just make these all in the same direction. All right. Okay. Can you see? Yes. It feels like the light inside me is fading and I'm not sure how to relight it. So I think this is a little bit of past energy. I think that's why there was so much of a standstill coming through. I think that this person at one point didn't know which direction to take this connection. They didn't know what they wanted, and they didn't even know how to make themselves feel confident about where to take this connection. I can't seem to figure out what's happening between us. Everything feels so uncertain lately. So this could be past and present energy. I am getting both. Past energy could be, you know, the standstill between the two of you, and maybe this is what shook them to make a decision to start planning for where the two of you are meant to go together. But even right now, given that distant energy that's coming through, or this person's perception that you might not be on the same page, your person is a little bit worried that maybe you are uncertain, and maybe that's why things between the two of you are uncertain. Like, they can plan and plan and plan, but if you don't want to do that with them, then, you know, things are still up in the air. Things are still uncertain between the two of you. But there's definitely a feeling in your person that they want things to be more certain between the two of you, and they want to contribute to that dynamic. So they can't seem to figure out what's happening between the two of you right now, but they are sure of what's happening within them right now. Okay? I'm confident that you'll always make choices with our future in mind. That means everything. Beautiful energies there. So I think this is how they convince themselves. This is how they calm themselves down, because they know that you feel deeply for them. So you will always have your connection's best interest in mind with whatever decision that you make. And your person is trying to build that confidence that, you know what, even though they may seem distant right now, that they is you, pile one, even though they may seem distant right now, they always have taken steps that have kept the best interest of our connection in mind. So I have to trust that. I have to be certain of that, at least, even though I might not be certain of what's next. But I am certain that my person, that's you, pile one, they will always, you know, choose what's best for this connection. I'm constantly in wonder at how you navigate life with such grace and brilliance. So for most of you, I am getting that you actually let go. I think that you let go very, very gracefully. I think at one point you did see that this person was not ready, or you realized that it wasn't going to happen anytime soon. And I think that you let go of expectations and you let go of the outcome very, very gracefully. And that is something that this person is in awe of. And I think it is also what they today are perceiving it as indifference, or whether or not, you know, you are on the same page. But on your end, I think it might just be letting go gracefully. I think this person's perception of it is that you've let go gracefully, but they're not sure if you will, you know, come back, or you will want this connection when they come forward. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. I didn't see that coming at all. So I think that your person didn't expect you to let go of this connection gracefully. I think that your person thought you would always be waiting for them to make a decision, and when you realized that it wasn't going to happen anytime soon, or maybe you just thought it wasn't going to happen at all, You might have walked away, and I don't think that your person expected that. I think that they thought you would always be around for this connection because you've always made choices with the future in mind, but they also realized that the future in mind also means that sometimes walking away is the best thing for both of you, and that's what this person didn't catch. And you might have understood that, and that's why maybe you let go of this connection, maybe you walked away. So it's a little bit of your person understanding your thought process, how you were moving in this connection as well. They're trying to see it from your side. I'm finding it difficult to be close to you after how things unfolded recently. So for some of you, maybe your person might have become a little bit defensive, given that they perceive you are being distant, or you might have set boundaries as well. I'm getting different situations. So I think that they are looking for ways to be closer to you. I think they are trying to gain deeper wisdom. This person also might be taking the time to analyze where you're coming from, your thought process, your feelings. And so they're finding it difficult to be close to you because you've set boundaries, or you might have let go of this connection very gracefully. And so they're thinking, okay, well, how do I come closer? What can I do to build trust in this connection? What can I do to relight this connection? I see how incredible you are and wonder why you chose someone like me. A little bit of that insecurity coming through, but I am perceiving this a bit to be past energy. I think that they are working through it right now, Pal 1. They are feeling confident in themselves. They are building their self-esteem and their self-worth as well. But at one point, if you were wondering why this person wasn't making a decision at all, why this person was so stuck with respect to choosing this connection or choosing a future for this connection, it might have been that they just didn't believe that, you would want to be with someone like that or like them. I don't know why I said someone like that. But it's possible that your person might not have had a very, very good impression of themselves, but they are working through it. I definitely see that energy. It's definitely building their confidence, and that is leading them to take actionable steps towards your future as well. All right? So these are the messages that wanted to come out for your reading, Pal 1. I really hope that these messages brought you the clarity, confirmation, and comfort you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you're sending me, my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 1, take care. You always have free will. Trust your intuition, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the Moose finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2, let's see what's going on first, alright? So what's going on between Pal 2 and their person right now, please? What is going on between Pal 2 and their person right now, please? What is going on between Pal 2? Way too many. Way too many. Hold on. All right, I'll take those. Okay, we have 3 of Cups and 8 of Wands. And I've got your Oracle cards. All that glitters. All right, this is clear third-party energy coming through. Your person might have chosen another person, or they are with someone else. It's also possible that your person might have perceived another connection was going to be better for them than the connection that they were with, and they chose it. It was glittering to them at that moment in time. Right now, your person is going through a period of realization where they are understanding about the choices that they have made in their life. There's not been a complete realization yet because we have the Eight of Wands coming through, but there are little things that are being shown to them right now in the connection that they are in, that it is not what they wanted, or it was too impulsive of a decision. They didn't really think too much ahead. Your person is also in the process of realizing that maybe they have not made the best decision for themselves. So it's still in a transitory period. Patu, full realizations have not occurred yet, given her eyes are closed. But this is definitely third-party energy through and through. If you do not know of a third-party energy, then this reading is not for you. If there is no third-party energy in your connection, then this reading is not for you, because it is very, very clear that there is another person, and your person has chosen another person, and they're realizing that it is not as amazing as they thought it was going to be. And frankly, there's a lot of unsettled feeling within them that they've chosen wrong. All right. If this sounds like you and your person, let's get into messages from them. All right. Let's see what wants to come through, because definitely a lot of realizations that are happening. I think that there are very, very small things that are happening in the connection right now that's making this person feel like they didn't make a good decision. All right. Messages from Paltu's person to Paltu, please. Messages from, I'll take that. Messages from Paltu's person to Paltu, please. I'll take those. Messages from Paltu's person to Paltu, please. Okay, I'll take those. I feel like going, yeah, that was why. Okay, let me just make sure the cards are all upright, and then we can get started. Okay, so let's see. Always my love. So your person is understanding that even though they chose differently, even though they chose another person, they always seem to be coming back to you. Their heart is calling for you. They're not finding the joy and the happiness that they thought they were going to find in the other connection. It's also possible that the other connection is very, very surface level, and your person is realizing that they actually want a connection that's deep. They actually want true love, and they're feeling that they're feeling that they have not made the right decision that is in alignment with what they truly want on the inside. My heart's yours. So a lot of lovey-dovey feelings definitely coming out from your person right now. I think that the more there is a contrast between the connection that they are in and the connection that was unfolding between the two of you, your person is realizing that they want what they once had, and they shouldn't have, just run after whatever was glittering or whatever was seeming like it was, shiny and bright and amazing. And I'm also getting, for some of them, they didn't really want the depth of this connection, and they thought they wanted surface level, but no. A lot of lovey-dovey feelings coming out from your person. I cry when we fight. So I think this is just a message coming through that whatever fights both of you might have, whatever disagreements both of you might have had, your person was very, very upset about it. They have been deeply affected by it, and I think that your person is realizing that they would rather have those fights than whatever surface level joy they are feeling in this connection right now. That's a very interesting and different message coming through. You are mine. So even though this person is technically with someone else right now, they're fully feeling that pull towards you. They want to come towards you. Your person might be a little bit possessive, so you might have moved on. You might be with someone else as well. I would not be surprised, because the energy coming through is a little bit more on the possessive side rather than the protective side. So this person might be seeing you with someone else. They might be watching you move on with your life. And I think it's also that, watching you move on with your life, watching you move on with someone else, that might be pinching this person a little bit, and then them realizing that they are the person who, should have chosen you. They should have been with you. They should not have let go of this connection. I'm struggling to feel whole. I think that whatever this connection is that they are in right now, pal 2, I don't think that they are happy in it. I don't think that they feel good in that connection as well. I think that there are very, very significant moments that are showing this person that this is not what they want. And the more the other person keeps, kind of showing them that they're not the person that this person wants to be with. Wow, that was a little bit confusing. Your person is feeling incomplete. I think that with you, they felt whole, they felt good, they felt amazing. I think you made them feel all of those things, pal 2. And what this person is understanding is they felt that way only because that's who you are as a person. It's not because of anything else. And they're trying to feel that way with someone else, but it's not. It's not going to happen because they're not you. And that's a big message that's coming through in your reading. You inspire me every day. So it's possible that you had a lot of faith in this connection. It's also possible that you kept telling this person, no, we're meant to be. We are, there's something here that is going to be, good for both of us. We're going to feel good with each other. And your person is realizing that you had so much faith in the two of you, and that inspires them to have faith that maybe at one point both of you will come back together. But like I said, pal 2, this is all in their thoughts right now. It's still kind of understanding. It's not yet reached the threshold where they will take action, all right? I'm nervous when you're distant. I definitely feel for majority of you, you've actually moved on and you might be in another connection. Ooh, I have no idea what was that sound, but some of you could take that as a confirmation because that made my heart jump. All right, but the message that's coming through is, I think that your person finding out that you were with someone else, I think their heart sank the same way as my heart just did. Like I was like, what is this? What just happened? That's kind of the feeling that I went through. So I think that that might be a confirmation for some of you. Maybe this person saw you with someone else. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. You could actually not have moved on, but this person might have seen you with someone else. They might have thought that you moved on, or this person might have perceived that you are with someone. It doesn't matter what is happening in actuality, but this person perceives that you might have moved on, and frankly, their heart sank when they figured that out or when they thought that way. Come back soon. So again, the energy over there where this person perceives that you walked away even though they chose someone else. So that's a little bit of a contradiction coming through. This person might be feeling like, okay, well, I want my person to come back. My person is you, pal 2. But the truth is they were the ones who chose someone else. They were the ones who chose to walk away from this connection. So yeah, I can feel your frustration building. I can definitely tap into that right now, but we're just looking at things from their perspective, pal 2, right? Like I said, a lot of realizations happening. It's not fully formed, it's not complete. It's still in the process of them separating out what's actually happening to what they did to what's going on, all right? A little bit of that going through right now. You're my home. So the more this person is with someone else, I'm even getting multiple people as well, the more they're realizing that they want someone who's stable, someone they can come home to, someone they can feel safe with. And they're realizing that the only person that they feel that way is you, pal 2, all right? You make everything feel right. Yes, I think that the connection that they're in, or the connections that they are in right now, it doesn't feel right. It's not sitting right with them. Something feels off. They're not getting the emotional satisfaction that they were getting when they were with you. And so that's leading to all of these, kind of thoughts that they are having right now. Like I said, a little bit all over the place, but it's definitely a common theme that this person is rethinking their decisions about you and about this connection. And I don't see regret just yet. Right now, it's more about, how do I say this? I know how to say it, but I want to say it in a way that is respectful to them. So it's kind of, even though they chose to walk away, you walked away now. And they're not focusing on the fact that they walked away first. They're focusing more on the fact that you have walked away. You are distant. And so it's more about shifting the blame onto someone else without taking a look on the inside. And that's the journey right now. That's the process that's happening with them right now. So after they've finished, they've kind of expended all their energy in blaming you, all right? But don't take it to heart, Paltio, all right? Don't take it to heart. It's just part of the thought process, part of their journey of learning as well. So once they've exhausted their energy blaming you, all right, then they're going to start looking inwards, because how much ever they blame you, they're not going to feel peace within themselves. And that unrest within themselves is going to cause them to look within themselves. And that's when the process of realization is going to start within them, all right? So it's a little bit of, how do I say, right now, not wanting to take responsibility for their actions, but they know something's wrong. They know things are off. They know they've made a wrong decision, but they don't want to blame themselves for it right now, all right? But that's going to change. That's definitely going to change, all right? Then you don't blame yourself for it, pal, too, all right? That is this person's process. That is this person's journey. They have to figure it out on their own, all right? There is nothing that you should do to defend yourself. There is nothing you have to do to convince this person. No, nothing on your end, all right? That is a big advice that is coming through for you, all right? That is this person's process. They are understanding it. It's just when, first off, I feel like talking a little bit more about this. So let's talk a little bit more about it, okay? So first off, when you're realizing that you've made a wrong decision, the first thing that we tend to do, you know, just all of us, not just your person, but all of us, we like point the finger, right? That's the first thing that we do, right? You know, they did it, this, that. And then it's only after it doesn't bring us peace, it doesn't, you know, it feels, something still feels off, even though we're, you know, pointing our fingers. That's when we look at the three fingers that are pointing back to us. And that's usually the process. So it's something that your person is going through. And no judgment over there with respect to your person. I think that they might be afraid to take a look inside and realize that they have made a very, very big mistake. And I think it scares them even more. So right now they're feeling comfortable to blame someone else. But over time, they're going to realize that blaming someone else is actually making them feel even worse. And that's when they will start to look within, all right? So I guess part of the healing journey that we all take, of course, is that when we feel that we've made a wrong decision, instead of pointing the finger outward, we point inwards. We say, no, whatever it was a decision that I made. It was a repercussion of something that I did. And just as an extension, I feel like someone needs to hear this right now. I don't know why I feel like talking about it, but I feel that we have a tendency, all of us, we have a tendency to look outward when it comes to something that's not going right in our life. But when we realize that everything that we're going through, everything that we're experiencing is in some shape or form a result of our actions, our thoughts, our feelings, and our energy, it becomes easier for us the next time something's not going right to start working on it, because we know that it has something to do with us internally rather than someone else or externally, regardless of what that situation is. And it's definitely a frustrating curve. I've definitely been through it myself as well. You know, there was a point in my life, or there was a phase, I guess, in my life where I kept blaming, the reason why I am stuck in such a toxic relationship, it doesn't have to be platonic. I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic, sorry. It could be platonic or a familial. The reason why I'm stuck in this relationship is because of this person, is because of that person, is because of that person. And then after a point, I kind of took a hard look and I said, well, I am actually the common denominator in all of that, which means there's something wrong with the choices that I'm making. There's something wrong in my thought process when it comes to being in these connections. There's something wrong in the way that I am showing up. And so that's how that shift happened, where I started to look at myself. And even now, if I find myself in a situation that's unhealthy for me, or that is not serving me, or in a connection that is no longer serving me, it's always the first thing that I do. And it's taken me a long time. It's taken me over a decade to come to this point, Paltu, but I kind of look at myself. I'm like, okay, you know what? No, it's me. I have to take responsibility first, rather than pointing. So I think that your person might be going through that process right now. I felt like explaining all of this to you I think maybe because there might be a part of you that might be going through something in your life where you feel like pointing the finger at something else. But I think we have to understand that everything that we are experiencing in some shape or form stems from us within. You know, as difficult as that might be to understand, it becomes a lot more simpler to take control of your life once you understand that. All right? Felt like sharing that, so I guess someone needed to hear it. All right. Wow. Didn't didn't ask yet, so I'm just gonna put these back. But big energy is coming through there. More messages from Paltu's person to Paltu. I'll take those. And I feel like going one more time, Paltu. So, wow, big energy is coming through. So I think that your person might have a lot to say, but okay. Let's see what wants to come through Paltu. Let me just make sure all the cards are upright. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's start. I'm afraid you'll find someone better and I'll be left here heartbroken and alone. We did get that. Didn't we, Paltu? We did get that. We definitely did get that. I think that your person might be perceiving that you've moved on or you're with someone else. It could, honestly, the image that's coming through is you could have posted something on your stories and it could have been maybe some other person of the gender that you are attracted to, and this person might perceive that that is your romantic interest, even though that could probably just be like your brother or your sister, or it could just be a friend, you know? So it looks like there could be for some of you a misunderstanding, but for others of you, I am getting that you might actually be with someone else. And this person is afraid that the person that you are with or the person that they perceive you are with could be better than them, and you would realize that and you would leave them forever, and there would be no choice of, you know, coming back to this connection. So right now, Paltu, the energy that your person is in is more fear-based. It's more about losing what once they had, and it's more about the doors to you shutting forever. So it's more fear right now, all right? I know I can rely on you in any situation, and that gives me peace. I think this is a bit of past energy, interestingly, Paltu. I think that at one point your person thought they could rely on you to be waiting for them forever, and they got peace in that. They felt peace in that, and which is probably why it never triggered them to come back to you, or they thought they could just keep going on doing whatever they felt like, chasing whatever was glittering. And they just felt peace that you would never move on or you would always be waiting for them. That option of coming back to you was always there, or in this person's mind made them feel safe to take whatever steps they wanted to in their life, even though it was not aligned to the highest good of this connection or to even you as well. But your person is realizing that they made a mistake. Your person is realizing that they made a mistake. They should not have relied on you to be waiting for them forever. And the fact that you might have moved on, yeah, it is causing a lot of unrest within them right now. I'm afraid I'm not the partner you deserve, and it makes me feel less than. A lot of insecurity coming out. I think either the person that you're with, this person perceives is better than them, like in terms of looks. I'm getting a very, very superficial energy right now. So in terms of looks, in terms of maybe the way that they're caring for you, but I'm getting for most of you looks, all right? This person might perceive that the other person is better looking than them, and you might be more happy with them. So a little bit of that insecurity coming through. It could also just be this person's imagination working against them right now, because again, like I said, very fear-based mindset right now with respect to what your person is feeling. I didn't expect things to end up like this. It's not what I was aiming for. Yeah, well, you know, even so, you did take the action that you did. So I guess them not expecting an outcome like this is what is triggering this whole process of, you know, first off blaming outwardly and then later on coming inwards and realizing that they were the ones to trigger this entire situation. So they didn't expect it. I think that's why we had so many messages coming out for this and with so much force, because I think it's been a shock to them. We had even that utensil fall down as well, and like my heart literally like jumped, and I feel like your person was not expecting things to shift like this between the two of you, even though they were the first person to make the move to not choose this connection. I feel like something is off, and it's making me hard to stay positive and calm. I think that whatever connection or connections they've chosen, pile 2, it feels off. I think we talked about this as well. Something is not feeling right to this person. And the more they're realizing that, the more they're feeling scared and anxious and just a lot of fear that they've lost you for good, and they're going to be stuck in this connection or connections forever, and they will never have access to you. So yes, I can definitely feel that your person is not at all calm right now. No, they are definitely not being positive as well. Like positive in the sense, I think that there might actually be substantial fear. How do I say this? Wait, I'm not getting the right word. There might actually be valid concerns. Okay, you might have actually moved on, or you might be thinking of. But at the same time, there's also an additional layer that this person might be imagining or adding it on themselves as well. All right? Because I am getting a 8 of Swords energy as well through in your reading, pile 2, and that's usually, someone who's blindfolded themselves, someone who's restrained themselves, someone who's overthinking. So I am getting that energy as well in your reading coming through. I never imagined we'd be having this conversation. I'm still processing your words. So you could have told this person that you've moved on. You could have told this person that, no, I don't want this connection again. You could have told this person that I'm with someone else. You could have told this person so many things. It looks like whatever that conversation was, your person was not expecting it. There's a big part of this part of the reading about your person not expecting and just being thrown off balance, and they don't know right now how to handle that situation. All right? So they're still processing it. Yes, I definitely get that energy. I don't think that they have come to a conclusion yet. They probably don't know why it's making them feel so scared. But yeah, I think you might have told them that you moved on, or you might have told them that, no, I'm not going to take you back. One of the two. For some of you, if you've not had any conversation with this person, this could be this person imagining that conversation, all right? Because there's a lot about this person's like overthinking and anxiety coming through over here. So they might have perceived, or in their mind, they might have just concocted a conversation with you where they were like, okay, she's going to tell me, or he's going to tell me that they're with someone else, and whatever it is. So this person might have perceived that conversation as well, just to, like, I'm honestly telling you, first off, a little bit of dramatic energy coming from your person, but it's also, I think that they're making the situation much worse than what it actually is, all right? For some of you, I am getting that as well. Everything seems to be demanding my attention at once. I'm feeling stretched thin and overwhelmed. I can definitely feel that your person, first off, they need to focus on the connection that they've chosen, or the connections that they've chosen, but at the same time, it's like their mind is pulling them away from that and kind of asking them to focus on you, focus on what's happening in your connection, because it looks like the connection is not existing anymore, or will cease to exist very, very soon. So definitely your person's attention is being spread too thin, being called to different places. They are definitely overwhelmed. I will, through and through, the energy coming from your person is definitely a lot of overwhelm, a lot of overthinking. But yes, I also do get that there is valid concerns. There is substantial reason why they should be worried, but I feel like they're also adding more to that, okay? I wish I could be everything you need, but I fear I'm not. So a little bit of that insecurity coming through. Like I said, this person might perceive that you're going to find someone better, so a little bit of that insecurity coming through, like they can't give it to you, they can't be what you're looking for, or the fear is that this person thought you would always choose them, but if someone better were to come into your life, then they perceive that you're going to choose them, and so that fear also might be coming through. Not very healthy energies coming through, pile 2. I will be honest with you. I think that your person is still learning. They are still in the process of letting go of their own ego. Not yet there, pile 2. I will be very, very honest with you. It is going to take time for your person to work through that. It is also going to take time for them to shift the focus onto themselves rather than blaming someone else or blaming another person for what they are going through, what they are experiencing right now. All right, so it's going to take time. Even if this person reaches out, pal 2, please trust your intuition, because I'm not getting healthy energies from this person just yet. So trust your intuition about where this person is coming from. Make your decision based on that. Another advice that's coming through is you probably need to protect your energy from this person right now, because the energy that is coming through is coming from a place of insecurity, coming from fear. So there is a possibility that this person might send you like a very angry note, or might be hostile towards you as well. I would expect that from this person, just because the energy that they're in right now, they seem to want to blame someone for the situation and for the unrest that they're feeling, and the only person that they can see right now is you. They've not yet come to the conclusion that they are responsible for their life. So in a situation like that, I don't think that anything you say will help this person or matter to this person. I think that it is a process that they have to go through on their own. It is a process of realization that they have to do on their own. What you can do is protect yourself, set boundaries for yourself, hold your ground. Whatever you do wish to reply to this person or respond to this person, I guess I would say, make sure that it is coming from a place of you fighting for yourself, yes, absolutely, but not from a place of ego. Beyond a certain point, it becomes arrogance. Beyond a certain point, it becomes ego. So make sure you're walking on that fine line where, yes, absolutely, it is very, very right for you to fight for yourself, to fight for what you believe in, to make sure that no one is tampering your image. But beyond a certain point, that becomes ego. All right, so just make sure that you're walking on that line there. You're not going beyond that. All right, yes, absolutely, stand up for yourself, but don't make it a power dynamic, or don't make it a competition about ego. All right, it's very easy to slip into that. So just be a little bit careful about that. That the intention behind your response, or how you are replying to this person or being around this person, is coming from a place where you want to protect yourself, rather than you want to prove that you are better than them, or you are right, or you were right in the decision that you've made. Those are two very different energies. So the intention of how you respond is important. All right, so a little bit of advice coming through over there, just because this person's energy is a little bit powerful right now. And I would say powerful because that's just how much fear and overwhelm they are in right now. So hold on. Yeah, sorry, I had to switch off and switch on the camera, because it kind of switches off on its own at 29 minutes. Anyway, where was I? So the energy that this person is in is very, very heavy right now. I wouldn't say heavy, because they're not yet there. I would say powerful, just because it's fueled by anger and dissatisfaction and unrest and fear. Mostly fear, actually. Wherever this person is coming from, there's a lot of fear. So please be a little bit careful, all right? How to trust your intuition. And just make sure that the intention of how you respond to this person is more coming from a place of protection, like protecting yourself, rather than ego or wanting to prove that you are right. All right. So the reason for that, let me just explain a little bit more, Paltu. The reason for that is when you stand up for yourself, when you're coming from a place of protecting yourself, you will feel peace about the conversation later on. But when you are coming from a place of ego, when you are coming from a place where you are fighting for the power dynamic, then later on, you're not going to feel good about yourself. You're not going to feel good about how you responded. It's not going to sit right with you. It's going to be taking a lot of your energy to keep revisiting and wishing you had said different. So it all boils down to you at the end of it. You know, the reason why we have to choose our responses, the reason why we have to choose a response that aligns with our peace, is because it's going to help us in the long term, even if the other option might provide us with that relief in the short term. All right. So at the end of the day, it's you. Think about yourself. All right. Think about what would bring you peace, which reaction would bring you peace long term rather than short term. All right. So Paltu, a lot of talking over there with me in this reading, but I enjoyed it as well, so don't worry. I also wanted to say thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips you've sent, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care, trust your intuition. I feel like I want to say, I know this reading might have been a little bit hard for you to hear, given the energies of your person and just, how bundled up in fear they are and how that is being shown to other people. But I think that that is this person's process. I think that that is this person's journey that they have to take on their own. So protect your energy, protect your boundaries, and you always have free will, all right? Always remember that. You always have free will, and I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation, all right, pal 2? So take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.